Where's the
Oh,
card?
God.
It's over here. Where's the card? There you go. Alright,
For chat, I can't see. I'm watching your stream, chat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's too much stuff to manually.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff to get through. So of course, hey Alpha, this is worrying. We have Hectate with the Polari. Hectate. That's 33. First join an MT16. I believe that's Braille on the bottom. No, that's not Braille. It's Morse
No,
code.
that certainly looks like text or dashes and dots.
No, it looks like Morse code.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Because, like, in my head, it's like, yeah, someone messed up the bounding box. It's cutting off the top of a bunch of text.
Looks a bit like that. And on the other side, we have Polari with a win rate of 56%. First joined an MP6, finished 17th, has been in the top 8. Got a best placement of 4th during
The only
MP13.
good and attractive people on that top 4 run.
Of course, Squirrel.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to ask Hectate what the Morse code is.
Dots and dashes.
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, this is a
Anyway,
this is
yeah,
a
I'm just-
classic or something. There's a
Nobody knows who I am anymore. I'm never here.
Yeah, so this is Alpha Resident Drunk.
I'm not drunk. It's 12, almost 12:30 on a Thursday. All right, I have standards.
Really, you do?
Yeah, no drinking during working hours.
Oh, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for having self-restraint.
Well, now it's time to hopefully switch over if I can figure out how to get rid of that content thing.
Alright, so today's game is gonna be one screen, one.
No, wait a
one
second.
screen.
Right, the game.
Oh, not there. Yeah.
Sorry, as I said, learning process. The game we're playing is called Ringshot by our very own Snowdozer.
Oh, Snowdozer game. Nice.
Those are. I wonder what kind of weird things going on with this one. I like Snowdozer's games, don't get me wrong, but they usually have like some weird gimmick in them that is usually very enjoyable. But they're always weird. They've played Ringshot, I'm not sure.
I'm gonna have to wager a lot of people in this community have.
If only we could upload
Man.
the cover image, but I guess we can live without that.
Wait,
Let me... You have it.
This betting is looking kind of sparse, folks. I don't know. I think Hectate might have a decent shot, more than 22 to 1, honestly.
Yeah,
Oh
I'd
my
say more
God,
than
what is
22 to
that?
1. Polari's pretty good. You know, it's been going
Yep.
strong.
A dancing ghost for Ringshot now.
Alright, alright.
Let's
that's
here
weird.
look for the thing that lets me draw and stuff.
Now how do I kick on the screen there to get rid of that?
If you're in OBS, I think you can right click to interact.
Yeah,
Or wait,
I
no.
tried, but it's not sure how to.
I'm like trying to find the dashboard thing. It's been a while.
Not on the dashboard. But okay.
We've been
Yeah,
stopped
I'm
by
just
Twitch
looking
police.
for it.
The pair up of Alpha 5 and Newer is just too cool for Twitch, and they said, no, we can't allow this stream to go any further.
I can't click on it in OBS. To interact. What if this is some kind of magic?
If you go to like cropping the stream, you can it'll be player one. You can interact like at the bottom where it says like finish cropping. You can click to interact, and then you click there.
Yeah, but when I load it up there, it doesn't actually have the thing because I already clicked the way there. So this is a different stream thing. I don't know. I'm not quite sure
hang
how
on.
this works. So if I open the cropping thing, I get an image.
Yeah, if you open stream cropping, right, and then you click player one, and then you click start cropping.
Yeah.
And then in the bottom right, next to finish cropping reset, there's like an interact bar.
Yeah, but the blocking screen isn't here. It doesn't say just 1 second. I actually get the screen here.
Huh.
Interesting.
Hey, you're loading this through like the dashboard, or are you loading this directly through like an OBS browser?
I'm not sure. This is some kind of Maurice magic.
So wake Maurice up. Make him fix it.
I think Maurice might already be up.
Maybe we can reload the thing or something. Maybe Twitch will be nice.
While we're sorting through this, hey chat, this song is really good. Go play Ghost Trick.
That's how the drawing works, I see.
Okay, wait, where does the drawing work?
Why can I do that? I'm drawing in OBS now.
Oh, on OBS.
Which is... up there are the controls for that, but how do I maybe I can't interact because the drawing thing is active.
There is possibly an eggplant in Ghost Trick. I can't remember. There's chicken.
There's definitely chicken in Ghost Trick.
There's lots of chicken. Some good chicken.
There's also a dog. There's a cat. Cat. All about dog.
There's a lot of versions of Ghost Trick. It's on PC. Alright, just 1 second. No?
Listen, if I can't draw from the dashboard, I'm gonna have my own fun. Exactly what
I don't know what you're doing, Alpha.
Player dead.
Oh, that's fine. Get this man a meeting.
No, I don't think so. It's not gonna accomplish anything.
He's having entirely too much fun.
I'm slowly working through my backlog of games that I like got to the final chapter on and just stopped.
Oh, that's always a tough one. Which plan?
I went back to Yoshi's Woolly World, and my god, that game is a slog. Or not Woolly World, Crafted World. And it was like, boy, it's just so much effort. Having to replay stages 1,000 times to find MacGuffins.
Oh.
Here we go. So I asked Hectate to disable the thing on this side.
I mean, that was an option.
Alright. That should mean that we're good to go now.
Yeah, we just see Windows Explorer.
Yeah, I mean...
Where's the music coming from? Rainwave isn't actually playing in the dashboard.
Interesting. I don't know, I'm satisfied with it.
I think another...
Oh, I can just turn it off here in
No.
OBS. If that's how that works now. Anyway, thanks for bearing with us, everyone. We're pretty much good to go now, I think.
Well, other than us seeing Windows Explorer, but...
That's a whole different can of worms. So, chat, I hope you're ready for some good racing today.
Yeah. I'm working through
Yay,
that
tangible
backlog.
progress. Okay, we're starting in one race
We
spot.
still
5,
can't.
4, 3,
We still can't. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there
2,
you go.
1. Let's go.
Hooray. We're going.
There should be audio, I hope. If not, we can just turn the ring wave back on.
I see. We're golfing,
Not,
I
We're,
guess.
yeah,
not
it's
hearing
not
anything.
golf. It's slingshotting, I think.
So this is a mouse-only game, and that's all I know. I didn't read the base bin or the store page. I was kind of busy here.
Reading is cheating. All right. It looks like we're playing. Basically, this does remind me of a dumb golf game involving goats that I played, where you just kind of can putt all the time. And yeah, I can't tell if you have finite moves. It might be 4. That seems to be the number, and you just got to get to the goal.
Well, Hectate's crushing this so far.
Yeah, Polari's had some early issues.
There's the audio.
And getting stuck here. Only a 1-stage difference. I'm trying to see if there's a counter if the number ever goes above 4. It might be 4 hits in the air, and if you touch the ground, it resets. Hectic. Okay, yep. And it gets over. Oh, launches.
+1
Joe's
for
death.
good measure.
Looks like there
Ooh.
is just a finite number of ops. Oh, I guess it's based on the color, the size of the color around you. It seems to be getting smaller every time.
Just a bit high there, Hectate.
So what's our goal? What's our goal for this game?
Beat the game.
That's not helpful in telling me how long that this is going to take.
This was raced
As-
before, so we can probably look there.
No, that's cheating. We're gonna arbitrarily assume everything, and it looks.
Name some numbers.
Yeah. 7. That's a good number. Don't know how it relates
That's too
to
short.
anything. Yeah.
Well, it's a
So
ring.
it looks like these stages are interesting. And I'm just wondering, like, for that particular stage, I would have just like launched or tried to get exactly straight up. But it looks like you want to burn all of your purple before hitting the goal. Nice bounce shot from Hectate there. That looks like there's switches, maybe. Yeah, it's hard to see. We got these 4 red switches. Thought it was burning the purple, but no, it's just these red switches that are really hard to see on this stream preview I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's hard to crop if the game doesn't really indicate where its boundaries are.
Yeah, but it's like, oh wait, I can see the tiny red line.
And it's some sort of
You can
NCIS zoom and
Try zooming in a
enhance.
bit.
We needed some John Madden drawing right now, but I can't. I don't know how to do that from the dashboard.
Probably for the best that you can.
I want it. I need it.
So we got a big X on Hectate's screen. Could be a sign of something to come.
Maybe a Y.
Well,
Not 100% sure. I'm not really sure what Hectate's hit to clear that screen. Looks like it has the idea here. You want to roll down and push the buttons. And you just,
we're on. Polari's now 1 stage behind.
yeah, but it's been about a 1-stage lead the entire time. You just have to push enough buttons. Yeah, it looks like you just have to make it purple. And then the stage ends.
Polari closing this gap something fierce.
Oh, the back blast. Yep, I see that now. Polari is taking the lead. So it looks like the back blast can hit the exit as well. And that's the lead for Polari now.
A definitive lead change.
As
Now we're
we've beaten 18 holes. Now we're green. And
we
it looks
can
like we can
shoot
go
the
through
walls.
walls now. And that's neat. Or at least the green. This is just a straight shot. This is stupid. I hate it. I like that stage. Like, that seems annoyingly precise, and I don't like it. I like this stage. This is good design.
18 holes at the sign.
Matt already said that. Appreciating Polari trying to do this from the top and then hoping he bounces it. No, if he bounced the other way, he would have made it.
Alright, Hectate now done with stage 18. Moving on to the greens.
On the green.
Thank you.
Polari got stuck in the geometry. That was
Very
amusing.
clean.
You could see he was stuck on like the corner. This stage doesn't look too bad. The first shot's got to be able. One of the shots has to be able to hit 2, and he's not getting it perfectly straight up and down for that first shot, which is really the most important part. Hectate is 5 or 6 stages behind, I think now. Just makes it into that hole for Polari. If I was Polari, I'd take my time on this stage. Doesn't seem to be any reason to try and rush it. You have pretty much forever. So move on to stairs. I'm wondering just like... neither of them are doing it, but it's just they're constantly slowing down with their holding the mouse click, but I wonder just how fast or how controllable it is if you just let go all of the time.
Is Alpha requesting a ringshot task?
I'm requesting people make decisions that aren't conducive for blind racing.
Imagine Alpha giving out bad ideas to people. Couldn't be this universe.
I don't have any time for this anymore. I need to have other people do my bad choices. So we were just bouncing around. Hectate's catching up a little bit, as the stage seems to be slowing Polari down. Bouncy, bouncy. This does look like a very enjoyable game. Very straightforward.
I really like the ambience. And the
ambience.
Is it making sounds when you touch stuff and so on? Kind of. The dynamic soundscape is really fun.
I can only hear the dudes going on through the stream.
I think it is.
Polari's having problems aiming this last shot, and I think it's just because, and as it gets it, as I say that, it's just because as they're... okay, now we're alternating colors.
This is fun.
I like the idea. I think Polari could get the explosion from the purple over. Oh, so very close. Yeah, it's just, you gotta keep moving your mouse, and gets it. Polari's really pulling ahead here. As it looks like we gotta bounce the, It's hoping that, yeah, the explosion gets... Oh, there was a green hidden in there as a color. Oh, God. It's not really an indication as to what color is coming next, is there? Because at least you know your last shot in this level will be green, otherwise it's not completable. Oh, Polari misses that last shot. As Hectate makes it onto the, I'm going to call that level allies. That was giving Polari some trouble right before the green and purple start coming into play. Oh, Hectate almost gets it really quick. Polari's just got to line up, figure out when it's going to turn green.
Goes out of control, falls out of the level.
Holds the shot a little too long there.
Just a bit of a choke.
I can understand what he was trying to do. He was trying to get on top. But I think going over and falling down was a bit of a mistake. And gets it. There we go. Yeah, he wanted to stay up there. What is going on here?
Some interesting shapes.
Yeah, it's like, what is this ball of static? But it looks like you want to fire off a purple, then a green.
I don't think you have much choice of what color you fire off alpha.
I mean, it's alternates. I know you don't have a choice.
It's very nice. It's very comforting, very relaxing for this wonderful Thursday.
Polari's really having problems with that last shot. He's going for this one earlier. So we see Hectate on the missile command looking level.
Move past it, nice and quick.
And Polari gets through. Now we have, oh boy, okay.
It's an arrow.
You've got one shot. Okay, at least Polari, I think Polari sees what he's got to do. He's got to do that one particular shot. And if he just gets the timing right, there we go. he figured out what he needed to do. It was just a matter of execution there.
Now we got a bit of a climb here.
I missed one of the red boys right there. And gets it. Very quick clear. Hectate 3 stages behind now. That's unfortunate. Polari realizing that this is going to be a one shot. I would just move my mouse straight over, because the angle you're getting is like directly related to the ball's position. So I would just put the mouse straight over and release. Yeah, there we go.
Very
exactly
moving.
What he's doing. He clears it.
Now, are these boxes inside the cages completely surrounded by switches?
That sure looks like it. And I think depending on when you fire off, like the orb is, I mean, it's Ringshot. You're shooting the ring surrounding you, so it's harder to hit them with the shots later. Polari makes it in.
Getting through.
Oh, and Hectate going for the shot. Oh, just misses. That's unfortunate. I think Polari is restarting a little too early, just because it looks like you have a lot more ring. Now you can afford to make a mistake here or there.
Ooh.
Yep, there we go. There was 3 mistakes there. He clears it.
Onto this candlestick-looking level. Meanwhile, Hectate's onto the 4 corners.
Oh no, it looks more like 2 dudes like doing a leg press on each other. Got the face there. They're lifting something.
I don't know. What do you think, Moore?
Or 2 wine bottles staring each other down.
There's the alpha we know.
Ah, right. It's like the Two Faces boss in
Yeah,
Bloodlines.
That's
What do you think, Chad? Do you see a candlestick? Do you see 2 wine bottles? Do you see 2 faces?
I see a candelabra.
Trambles, 2 bears giving each other a high five. I'll respect it.
Thanks, Rambles.
Oh, you know what?
I'd like to see that.
It kind of looks like two dogs, or a dog on like a water surface.
This is one I want my John Madden drawing utility to start drawing dogs. They're gonna be so helpful.
Thank goodness that we're not allowed.
No, I want it. There's not a ton to talk about this game, so it's a great time while we watch Polari try to get through this. Hectate is having some issues on the stage that was keeping Polari in place for more than a second. It really just seems like stage takes a minute or 2, or it's just over instantly. I like the thought that Polari went with there, but I think with the number of bounces that he had, he could have made it up. And that's the green wheel done. Now we're on to yellow.
What lesson will we learn today?
That these don't lose gravity.
Oh.
But they also don't ignore walls.
The store page actually mentions how much there is. There's these 3 rings and 54 levels, so this is the last third.
Alright. Oh no, Polari just grazes around the exit.
Polari's got to get his Yakuza money pool, puzzle pool.
Alright, Hectate moving on to the one-shot arrow.
We got to do a Sigma pattern here.
Alpha, we need you to confirm. Are you from Philadelphia?
Over with the Philly accent. I am from outside of Philadelphia. There is a lot of mismatch of ways I say things.
Over.
No, the Philadelphia one is a lot more. There's a lot more A in it.
Hectate having a little bit of trouble with the climb here. But gets through, nice. On to the single shot down.
Trembles. I'm really enjoying these yellow levels. They're just this is my kind of you just look at it, you stare, you see angles. Honestly, in this stage, I don't know if I would be able to think about trying to complete the puzzle. I think I would just shoot everything everywhere and see if it works.
Hectate's getting the single shot down, but then just can't seem to slap the ball into the
honestly, the way that Hectate is moving the mouse, I'm like, that's too hard. I wouldn't want to do that.
Gets it though.
Polari gets it. We're through.
Can't believe chat's shouting us out. Why?
It's just shy day.
Why are
Tournament
we
always
getting
works when you're
shouted
not
out?
around.
Shoutouts
I wonder
to
if you
Internet
can complete
Dirigible
this
for putting this
stage
together.
not on it.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? And I mean that answers the question. And I'm like, I think Polari is resetting too quickly. I think you're supposed to, you know, die.
Perish. Your rings will live
No,
on
Mr.
without
Bond,
you.
I expect you to die. This is another stage I would line up my mouse like way earlier than the shot.
That looks really cool.
That was fun.
Alright, so what does this one look like? This canyon.
Well, it looks like you have a lot of shots, so you should, you know, take them.
Alright. I wonder what Hectate sees on this level. I hate that I can see the wine bottles now, by the way.
But can you see the bridge reflected perfectly in the pool below?
Wouldn't it be the wrong way around?
No, if it's in the middle, right?
Ah, right, up and down, so it's just one pole.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like part of an arch.
Yeah.
It's not an upside down suspension bridge. Although, if this, oh god, what was the name of that of that begins with a P?
Polybridge?
Whatever horrible bridge game we played.
Pontifex? Is that the old game?
Pontifex, yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That would probably work in Pontifex.
Oh no, no! Polari is so close.
I think that one of the issues Polari is encountering is you have extra shots, and I think almost it would be easier to try and start from the bottom, because you'll end up more where you need to be, and
I mean, there's
you'll
also
be
the
able
chance
to
that you
drop.
can... Yeah, you can adjust the many shots you have left at the end. The only thing is just climbing back up.
I think Polari did get all the red dots now, but
And it's gotten
didn't
it a
have
couple
enough
times.
dots to...
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, you could have shot the yellow at the goal, Polari!
That is true. That is unfortunate.
Polari had it.
Had it in the bag, but wants to finish the fight himself. Can't leave it up to ring minions.
You mean the ring minions that go exactly in a straight line, and you don't have to adjust for angles?
Fire and forget, yes. Look, sometimes you see the task at hand and you know exactly what you want to do, but that isn't always the best answer.
See, he didn't even get
There
to
you
finish
go.
it by himself. He just shot everything everywhere, and it worked. Okay, so we got yellow and green on this stage. This is the first time I've actually been able to see the colors intermingle. I can appreciate that shot from Polari.
Ooh. Oh, we're past the bridge wine bottles and we're on to yellow now for Hectate.
I don't entirely know if it will be enough. And by that I mean it's gonna be real hard.
Hulk Hogan level. That's a good way to describe it. Now, what does this one look like?
So, based on the previous level, it's you shoot your first shot towards the goal and then you just mash. So I'm just looking, and I'm trying to see if there's like a clear path for that yellow being fired that would bounce straight up and into the Oh, that would have worked, but I don't know how Polari would have cleared. Is the issue? I think the shot that needs to be taken is he needs to fire it like straight down at something so that it will bounce up and hit one of those triangles. Like a wild bank shot. Yes, man?
Vitor, I am so sorry. Well, I'm also reading chat, Alpha.
I looked away for a second. Oh, no.
Look, what these stages are is up to interpretation. You see what you want to see. For example, the one that Polari is on is E.T. looking down, very sad.
I see the nose of a horse. But somewhat similar stages going on here. Just a little bit less borders. So we're on a looks like a crosshair.
A targeting reticle, yeah.
Remember when games didn't have like iron sights? You had the dry erase hack, where you just put a dot in the middle of your monitor with a dry erase marker. Because you had a glass monitor back then.
Yeah, the old Halo Skulls trick where you put like clear tape on your monitor with a little reticle, so you knew where to aim.
I did that for original Team Fortress 2, because it didn't have it when the game came out. They added it later as like an option. I'm like, what is this? I don't remember this.
This thing's on my screen and it won't come off even though I'm cleaning it.
Like the only thing that had the reticule was like the sniper's like aim.
The sniper scope.
Because when the game came out, it was the only one with like actual like headshot damage. You know, then they added the spy, and there's probably a whole bunch of other stuff I don't even know anymore because it's been almost 10 years since I seriously played that game. Hey, Polari players again had a shot to spare.
Hectate's on the really cool level. Looks like a tree.
Can't be too much more for Polari, and he's kinda coming up on the average completion time of most of the players here. We've got 30 to 36, it's like the central range.
A bit too much bounce on that shot. At 32-36, but how long did Maurice take?
Maurice took 15 minutes because Maurice is crazy good with mouse games.
Yep.
See, nobody's any good, only Maurice.
I'm not sure this is a good benchmark that we should hold ourselves to.
Thank you for playing.
Oh, that was it!
Looks like Polari
It
is
must
done
be
right
close,
now.
yeah,
probably
GG to
four stages.
Polari, let me find the button.
I don't know the actual time because I'm not an
And
IRC.
that's
Like 29
done by...
minutes.
Oh, he undid? What is the... Paste pin say? Beating the... Oh, beating the thing. That's a level.
Oh, but
What
Get back in there. You're not
what a
done.
trap.
There's still a chance for Hectate to come back.
I don't... Why would anybody do this to somebody?
I don't know. We need to ask Snowdozer.
I mean, Snowdozer's made some interesting
go.
games.
There
Okay,
we
now
go.
done.
Alright,
Magnificent.
now the actual done with a time of 29:43.
Jolly escape.
We're taking away your privileges.
Yeah.
But it's helpful. Fine, just not jolly escape, just good play. There.
So congratulations, the people who voted for Polari to win. You didn't get much money, but
I mean, there's some
You still
people who
get
just
to
like
do it.
taking safe bets. You know, it's
Yeah.
like you'll make 10 cents off of the one guy
it's a little
who
thing.
put $1 down because it was like a 2 billion to 1 odds. It's like you have 1,000,000 to 1 odds, you always take that bet. Because you can, you know, $10 or even $1 is nothing. And if it works, you
For
get
$1 a
$1,000,000.
day.
We're joined by Polari.
That's good, Polari.
How was ring disc golf
Ringshot.
gravity? No.
Incredibly frustrating.
It was rather comforting from our end.
Yeah, it has a very nice, gentle ambience, but I guess it takes a lot of very
Okay, makes
detailed aiming with mouse.
Yeah, so it probably would have been more fun without any kind of time pressure, but in a racing, like, aiming is so finicky. Like, it's 3 kinds of finicky at the same time. So a lot of the levels just went into like, I'm just gonna fire him that way and better lucky than good.
And on your
what do
on your
you
screen, on your screen, it's also just a tiny rectangle, right? Like there's a lot of empty space, and you have to aim in the tiny space, basically. Like
Yeah, it's like,
I figured it would be a lot easier if it would actually like zoom out, scale.
yeah, you do get the slowdown, which helps a lot, but then it only lasts a certain amount of time. So you start the level and immediately click it, and then you realize that it's too early and doesn't last long enough, and then you're trying to time the slowdown, and then you pass the spot where you wanted it, and I know the issues with capturing a full screen only game just didn't help with the feeling.
So luckily you two didn't have 2 different resolutions. I think I noticed that the size is a little bit different, because I guess it's drawing like a fixed pixel size. It would probably
I think I saw that somewhere. It was like 500x500 or something.
Yeah, it would probably be a problem if people have very different resolutions. If one person has like a 4K screen, then it's just not a fair race.
Yeah, in hindsight, it was a really good decision to move this to on my secondary monitor. But yeah, avoided that. Luckily, that way.
Hectate right there was sort of like trying to do the level somewhat backwards, but manages to get it just barely. But yeah.
So, Polari, it looks like you have an opponent already.
Oh?
You're fighting Nighty.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not a surprise.
Nighty's pretty good.
Yeah, we were looking over the bracket in Discord before we started, and there were like 2 people in the entire tournament that I would have swapped places with. Wait, no, that's not exactly right. I mentioned 2 people that were kind of outstanding with having a particularly awful position. I don't think mine was probably 3rd bad actually, but it's not one of the better positions to start from.
Yeah, if you get pretty far down the line, you're gonna have to fight someone 325, which is hazardous to the longevity of your life.
mean,
Yeah, well, if you get
someone
past
35 is beatable. I've come within, you know, very close to beating him. Shramble's beat him. It's possible. It's a thing you can do. And I'm washed up.
I mean, well, I have beat most of the people here, and like, I have some chance against anyone, but it's against some people it's a better chance than others.
The confidence this.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Yes.
I understand that feel.
Good finish by Hectate. I like it. I like it.
Only 2 stages left. Or 3, I guess. We were all baited because nobody reads the pace bin, because that's...
That's even in the pace bin, it's subtle because you just read, oh, there's a thank you for playing level, good, but then you actually have to beat it.
Wait, not done. Imagine if that was the decider of the race.
Well, if it was a non-trivial, like if it was a trivial stage, like that would be interesting, especially if it wasn't like hinted correctly. But it wasn't non-trivial, so you don't have to worry too much about it.
Yeah, it wasn't trivial. It was easy, but not trivial.
Yeah, like if it was a hold right stage and you lost because you thought you were done, like that's a whole different can of worms.
Also, again, this game only runs in full screen, and it was a whole pain in the ass to jump between windows. So usually,
nice clear
Good
on that
finish.
stage from Hectate.
so like usually .done .undone takes hardly any time at all, but this game, okay, the screen is flashing, and I'm trying to find the cursor and try to find the right window and whatnot. It was more exciting than usual.
In games that I realized I wasn't done and were like that, I just didn't undone until I was ready to done. I don't know if there's rules against that now. So yeah, you did pretty well. I heard the average for beating this game among other players is about 32 minutes. Probably brought down heavily by Maurice's time of 15
Yeah, this was played last year, no, 2 years ago actually, and a bunch of years ago, 2019. But yeah, the most of the times center around 30-36 minutes. Maurice has 15-51, so I don't know how that looks. That has got to look like a test pretty much.
We see Windows Explorer. What's going on?
Is it a forfeit?
Yeah, Hectate did forfeit in fact.
Right, around 9 people had raised this before, and would have been third among those.
You take that.
Oh, well, too bad Hectate was almost there, but it's always valid to forfeit, especially since it wouldn't change the result, I suppose. Hey, I think Alpha might have found the drawing link now.
Oh no.
It's a happy sun. Oh no, it's stuck on the controls. It won't turn off.
It's a happy sun, but it's where it's got
hair now.
It's got a bad hairdo.
The race is over.
Alpha, clean up your screen.
Okay, get a better solution. We can jump over here.
Alright, like we can pull Hectate in.
Well, hello.
How you doing, Hectate?
How was the video game Hectate?
Video game was good. Saw a comment in Hex Chat or in IRC. It said frustrating. I think I can concur with that.
You pulled ahead pretty well in the beginning, but then
Got caught up.
I think Polari got the feel.
I think I had the way I felt about it in the early levels. Definitely, I could tell like, okay, I got this. And then as the mechanics got more complicated, it got more, felt a little more luck.
I don't got this.
Like, oh, maybe like I know what to do, but can I pull it off?
When it's down to luck, you just gotta maximize your chances.
Yes.
I don't know what was going on your side, but I definitely wasn't like aiming hard to make every attempt count. It was just to figure out how to get half a stage quickly and consistently and just spam it until the stupid things hit.
Yeah, there's definitely spamming as a technique.
Definitely saw some of those yellow stages where I don't think I'd be able to attempt. Like the one where you're like locked in a box and you just have a bunch of yellow. It's just like I don't think I would try to solve this reasonably. I would just keep pressing buttons because it seemed easier.
Yeah, there's a few where it's like, okay, I think I'm gonna need to do, and then I realize like I'm doing it the wrong way. What is it, like the one that was shaped a little bit like an hourglass?
We were talking about what it looks like. There's a lot of interpretations for that.
There's
The I-beam.
reflected in the water. There's 2 wine bottles. There's a couple of dogs with hats.
But yeah, you probably saw it like the first couple times. I'm like, okay, got to go around like at the beginning of the game, and I'm like, no, wait, I don't need to do that. I'm overthinking it. But no, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Definitely, interesting to do it under the pressure of a race. But yeah, I didn't hate the game or anything else like that. Just at times, it's frustrating because like you know what you need to do and you just can't pull it off. A little bit is what it feels like. But GG, good job, Polari. I'm gonna have to watch the stream back so I can see just how far ahead and how far behind I ended up.
You were pretty close to the end.
Okay. Yeah, I was playing that last level there. I'm like, all right, you know what? I've already lost. I'm good at this point.
Oh, is it 2 levels after that?
I think so. Based on the level select, it looked like it was the one I was in and 2 more.
There's a funny trap waiting at the end. The pace spin does mention it, but there's a stage that says "Thank you for playing," but it's a stage that you actually have to beat.
No, the pace spin mentions you have to beat that one to beat the level, right? Beat the "Thanks for playing" level. But it looks like it's not an end, or it looks like it's already the end.
Right, it's the kind of thing that it's there, and if you're on the ball, then can't complain about it, but it's super easy to miss. Like the game throws "thank you for playing" at you while you're stressed about everything, and then like yes, that's it, and no.
No, it's not. But no, it was a very interesting idea. I would say like I'd almost like a little more UI like off to the side, showing you like what the lineup of your next shots are going to be, because really like the first time you're in a level, it's almost like exploration of like, okay, what's the layers here?
Almost like a shell shock shot tracker, maybe?
Maybe, yeah, or like even just like the whole Tetris, like here's your next block that's coming, icon, at least so you have an idea of, what the cadence is. The other thing I didn't like that much is like every level, physics starts right away. And some levels you don't have a lot of time. Thankfully the slow motion exists, but you definitely had to be like on the tee to just like jump right into it right away. Just all right, let's start trying stuff. So I'm more cerebral. I don't know.
You do see the number and color of your shots in the ring around their character,
Yes.
but yeah, it's not super easy to make out.
No, it's not. Especially if they're all the same color. You're not sure how many you have either until you try it. But it's well designed. I love the concepts here.
Yeah, aesthetically it's very nice, but I guess some of those aspects obscure the functional aspects a bit. By the way, this game was made by our very own Snowdozer, member of the community, who made a bunch of games for us.
I saw. Well done. If you're watching Snowdozer, good job. I hear it's been played before.
Okay, so we talked about Polari's next opponent. Hectate, your next opponent is also already set. You are going to meet Ness Kamikaze down in the back 9, I think we're calling it.
Nice.
Back 9, losers
back
bracket, lower bracket, the rough.
I recognize Ness's name. I don't think we've ever had a matchup in past MTs. This is only, I think, my 3rd. So I don't think we've had a matchup. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I know they're skilled, so it'll be fun.
Right, we were just talking about my bracket, which is pretty rough, but it's winners. Someone has to face all the stronger players early on, and getting Ness first round losers is it's something else.
You
At
can do
least-
it.
At least you're going to be part of the awesome run backstory, regardless of who wins that match. It's either going to be you or Ness doing a run through losers all the way back up to top 8, right? Right.
That's the way it works. Yeah. Mhm. We have to just stack them up and knock them down. One of us. It can be a blind race at
Runs are
100 rounds of paper, rock, scissors.
Hopefully you don't pull that PlayStation rock paper scissors game.
We could play what was it? The Wii game, the Zen of stacking or whatever it was. I don't remember.
Oh, that game's great.
It was fun to watch. I enjoyed that one.
Alright, and I think that's gonna be it for now. Thank you both so much for playing. Congrats to both of you. Let's
And-
look at what the next matches are gonna be. I remember where the button is. Coming up, there it is. Okay, so next up we've got another match in about 4 hours. No, actually double apparently. And then it's gonna be a few more, so it's gonna be a longer day of matches later today. So if you've got time, definitely tune back in. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much, Alpha 5 and Phantom Matt for commentating.
Of course.
Thanks for streaming us, and Polari, thanks for the match. Good luck.
Yes, you too. GG's.
GG.